on this computer. All right, here we go. It's Friday, so let's move some cheek. All right, feet are about shoulder width apart. Let's take that clearing breath. Let's do 3 of them. And as you do this one more, I'm going to mute all. Forgot to do that. Sorry. And just pause right there when your hands down in front. I'm just taking the hands out to the side. Sink a little bit, softening the knees, hips, letting that lower back round out, kidneys push back. Chest hollow, shoulders relax, head floats up. Big toes to the little toes, outside of the feet, to the heels, the inside of the heels, the arches pull up. Engaging those inner thighs, like you're pressing and holding a big ball between your knees. Let a gentle smile form on your face, lifting the corners of the mouth, lightly up to the corners of the eyes, and lightly touch the back of your front teeth at the alveolar ridge, at the roof of your mouth. And with your next inhale, let those arms float up in front of your heart center. And exhale and sink into those hips, heels. So we're sinking into this horse stance. Let your guys gaze over your index fingers, right between them. And then guide your right eye towards your right ear, left eye towards your left ear. Feel the whole face open up. So your awareness becomes not just what's in front of you, but start to notice what's to the sides of you. And on the next inhale, just let the arms float up. And exhale, push it down. Sweep it up. So let's just shake out the hands. Shake out the fingers, shake out the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders, go up and down and bouncing off your feet. Let the upper body does, let everything move the way it wants to move. Shift a little right and left. Take a little step out or a big step out. Now let the arms float up. Reach up over the head. And keep circling them out, down, back up. And then coming back to center and just throw it out. Nice long breath, exhale. And turn the feet out a little bit wider. I'm pushing side to side, letting the arms float around. So you're moving from that lower dantian or the lower abdomen, moving not from the arms, but moving from the abdomen. So pushing from your feet, moving from the abdomen, and let the arms flow out. And now activate the palms of the hands and the middle finger as if you were tossing a bowling ball. Use your legs to create this movement. And then your breath is drawing in as we pass through the center and out as you throw the ball. It's called scattering chi. And slowly come back through the center. Let everything return to its place. And then inhale, draw up the earth, gathering the sky and sinking down. Do that again. Inhale, gather the earth, gather the sky, and sink. One more in. Now we're going to turn at the waist for this next one. So as we inhale, you turn to your right as you reach back in front. Really extend through the arms, coming through the center. Then exhale as we look to the other side and sink back down, coming through the center. I'm going to do two more. Turning at the waist, reach and look back, all the way up through the center. Continue to turn to the left. Coming back and down. Last one. Inhale as you reach behind you. Roll the shoulder back. Coming through the center. Exhale as you reach over to the left. Roll that left shoulder back as you sink down. Back through the center. Good. Go the other way. Inhale. Looking behind you as far back as you can over that shoulder, turning at the lower dantian, turning at the waist, sink. Good, turning back to the left. Inhale as you reach, open that left shoulder all the way up, over to the right, sink. Last one. And out. It's good and clear. And set. Good. Let's bring the heels and toes back together. Shake out the feet a little bit. And let's go ahead and warm up those feet. Flex and point your right foot. And now circle it around. Other way. And then kick it out. We can do 10 more. Good. Hop, other side, flex and point. Circle it around. And other way. And then kick it out. All right. So, taking your feet about shoulder width apart, take your arms in, sink down, circle the arms over, press the palms out to the sides of the room, rolling the shoulders back and down. So sink here, let's keep this horse stance, and then inhale, turn the palms up, make a fist, and squeeze those biceps. Inhale, open, and exhale, squeeze. And in, and squeeze. In, and squeeze. In, and squeeze as you exhale. Inhale as you open. Exhale, sink. 2 more. Last one. Sink it. And then open up your palms. So palms face the front, make a light fist. Pull your shoulder blades back. And exhale as you wrap the elbows in front. Inhale as you open. Pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, close the door. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, open. Out. And out. And out. Two more. Last one. Good, leave those arms there. We're going to extend the arms up, sink a little lower, draw those shoulders back and down, and is kind of think about doing a pull-up. Okay, so pulling down on the exhale, let the arms float up. Pull down on the exhale, arms float up. Exhale, down. Only imagine that you're trying to pull your whole body weight up. Squeeze, try to keep the neck and the facial muscles relaxed, and you're just flexing back on the lat muscles, the sides of your back. Pull. Pull. Last one. And pull. And now set back with your hips a little bit more. Come in with your feet maybe a little bit, turn a little bit of a pigeon toe with your toes, and pull the elbows back, flat back to the floor. Tuck your chin, hold that apple, and then kick back. And if you want, you can always grab your little lighter weights. 3, 4, 5, and squeeze the backs of the arms. Feel like you're karate chopping up. Squeeze. Now, as you finish this last one, just little pulses up there, keeping those elbows high. Just pulse back on that muscle. And then reach through, release those hands as you float all the way up. reach the sky, lifting the toes, and then exhale, release now. Very nice. Okay. So let's bring the feet together. Taking your hands and lace them up. So we're going to lace up the front. Inhale as you roll up, look ahead, lift and release. Inhale, up and release. Breathe, lift and release. Now this one we're going to do a side stretch. So inhale, lift, lower, side stretch, open up the right side of the body. Inhale, coming back through the center, lift, lower, and open the left side. Inhale, back to the center, lift, lower, reach over to the right. Inhale, back through the center. Exhale, reach over to the left. Inhale. And then reach over and hold. Coming back through the center, lift, lower, exhale, hold. Inhale, center. And this time we're going to twist. So we're going to take that left arm back behind you and rotate, looking to the back. So sliding your hand along the lower back towards your right side body, if possible. Keep the shoulder down. And then inhale as we bring the left arm back up. And then rotate to the right side, bringing your right arm behind you. Hook onto your waist. And inhale back up. Place both palms up and lower out. Palms to the side of the room. And then lower down. Shake that out. So take your feet about hip width apart, and we're going to go gather the sun to press the earth. So inhale as you wrap around. Inhale, pull into the kidneys. Look up, exhale as you stretch out through that back, pulling the hips forward, shoulders back and down, but you're holding that apple. Don't forget to keep your neck from overstraining. And then as we fold forward, pull your hips back. You come into a flat back first. And then just taking your hands down the backs of your legs, fold in half. You can soften the knees here, reach your knuckles to your feet, maybe knuckles to the floor. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. Coming forward a little bit, onto the balls of your feet, into your fists or hands, and exhale as you shift to your heels. And maybe your hands come down to the floor. Inhale as you shift forward to the balls of your feet and weight into the hands. Exhale as you come to the heels. Inhale, let the shoulders rise up towards your hips. Your neck and spine drop through your arms. Soften your knees. Inhale, release the floor and look out. Come into this deep chair pose. So drop down, drop your shoulders, reach through the fingertips. Now reach, imagine you're reaching through the pinky. Feel the stretch all the way up underneath the armpit. Activating that heart meridian. Inhale and exhale. Now lift the upper body, upper torso, coming back like you're in a chair. Pull the thumbs back, pinkies up, and then push through your feet to rise up. Lift and look behind you, and then release. Good. Okay, so we're going to do twist like the rope. Bringing out your right foot, step across with your left. Lift up that right heel, rotate your left hip back, right hip forward. Take your left hand and spiral it upward and twist it, kind of like you're drilling up and over. Take your left hand, hug your elbow into your side, rotate your palm forward. Now drop and sink center. Try to keep those hips level. Notice if your right hip is rising or your left hip is rising up or your right hip is kind of going back. Pull it forward so you're squaring off to the front camera. Lift up, breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper maybe. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come back on the inhale. And set. Let's go to the other side. So I'm going to turn out that toe, step across, and open with the right hand, twisting. Tuck your left leg underneath your right. And a right arm out, or left arm out underneath your elbow. So just pulling your right hip back, left hip forward, drill up with that right hand, pulling and opening your left hand, kind of tucking in that elbow. And put a little strain on the ulna and radius bones in your forearm. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale as we step back. Exhale, set. Very good. Let's take the feet back together. And inhale, gather again. Inhale, back to the kidneys, little back bend, open, tucking the pelvis forward, lifting and bringing the chest back. Then pull your hips back, flat back towards the floor, folding down the backs of your legs. Bend your knees, grab your toes, pull your elbows to your knees, pull your shoulders back, lengthen your spine, keep that apple between your chin and your chest as you pull your hips back. And now as you're pulling your hips back, maybe you lift the hips a little higher, but keeping the shoulders pulling back. Hold that chin where it's supposed to be, and you're trying to meet the elbows towards your knees. So there's just a little pull. You should feel the pull along the lat muscle, along the sides of the back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Then release the toes. Shift your weight to the heels and bring your arms again up to your ears as you come into that chair pose. Keep pulling back on those hips. Drop your shoulders down and reaching from your pinky up and out. So activating again that heart meridian. Pull the thumbs back and then push through your feet to rise up. Add that little back bend and exhale, release. Shoulders back and down. So let's turn the toes out, heels out, all the way out. So we're about double shoulder width apart. And we're going to take those hands and scoop them in. Open overhead. Push up the ceiling, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. One more. Good, now rise up. And exhale, sit. And turn the heels and toes back in all the way. So again, let's do one more. Gather the sun. Bring it into the kidneys, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. Down the backs of your legs. This time you're going to keep the arms down and around the back of your legs. Reaching maybe for your lower leg, maybe the ankle, or maybe tucking your fingertips just underneath your heels. Now drop your head, your chin tucks up into your chest, and your nose points to your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep a nice tight forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do one more breath here. And then release your legs, shift your weight to your heels as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let everything hang like a rag doll until the spine naturally aligns and stacks. Shoulders roll back as the chest expands. Continue. Last thing to float up is the head. Hello. Let's take the feet about hip width apart. And we'll close our practice for today. Inhale. Two. Smooth out all that energy. Smooth it down the body. Get rid of anything we don't need. The last one. Bring the arms up. Palms together, bring that in front of the heart center and let your thumb rest against the center of your chest. Heart point. Have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.